Right, so imagine this. You're sitting in your backyard enjoying a little peace and quiet, and there it is, a drone buzzing away, invading your personal space. You might feel threatened, even consider shooting it down. By the way, it's illegal. Slow your roll. One state, though, is aiming to change all that, but how?
All right, so to better explain, we're going to bring in Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot Maykay Beeler. So, Maykay, the Sunshine State is proposing a bill that will let homeowners shoot down a drone if something like that were to happen. Could that happen somewhere else, like in North or South Carolina?
Woo. All right, let's talk about it. So this opens up a can of worms. Folks, listen up. This is confusing. The laws are conflicting with federal laws in place by the FAA, which is in charge of the national airspace. So yeah, the FAA has primary authority to make rules about operations in national airspace, yet certain states, municipalities, and local authorities, well, they still make their own laws regarding drones anyway, and can only be overturned by going to court.
Oh, boy, I feel like we need to bring Khalif in on
I
this
know.
conversation too, Maykay. All right, so it is a little confusing. So what is it that the FAA, what do they want us to know?
I had to study this all weekend. All right,
Oh, boy.
First and foremost, let's just say this again. It is illegal under federal law to shoot at an aircraft. Yeah, it is a crime to damage, destroy, disable, or wreck any aircraft. And yes, a drone is an aircraft. So the tiny nuisance buzzing above your home has the same legal standing as a Boeing 737 cruising at 35,000 feet. So according to federal aviation regulations, you can fly a drone over private property below 400 feet, but be aware of local laws that may limit this, even though they don't have legal authority to do so. You could be fined or jailed, and until someone who takes the creator of the law to court to actually have it formally challenged and wins, well, the law still stands as enforceable, and Florida lawmakers are trying to shoot holes in the federal regs.
Well, so it seems vague and ambiguous, and people are wondering, as a homeowner, I don't even know what to do in this situation. I guess, obviously, don't shoot it down. Maybe.
Better not, girlfriend. You're going to jail. All right, so yeah, stay with me on this. There are states, municipalities, and other local authorities that want to impose, their own regulations, even though they don't have the power to do so. Yeah, but the proposed bill we're talking about in Florida, it's making its way through the Florida Senate that will allow homeowners to use reasonable force. What does that mean? If they believe a drone within 500 feet of their property is spying on them. The bill, despite FAA warnings about federal legality, would build upon Florida's current Freedom from Unwarranted Surveillance Act, which prohibits drones from recording private property without permission when privacy is reasonably expected. That according to DroneLife.com.
All right, Maykay, I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm a homeowner. I got an acre of land. I see a drone buzzing by. I feel threatened, or at least I could use the words, I feel threatened.
Yeah.
What's wrong with shooting one down?
So you know the answer to this. It's dangerous. I mean, stray bullets, you can hurt people. It's a danger to the public. So it's just plain dangerous, and you could face jail time. So again, shooting down a drone is not legal anywhere. But under certain circumstances in Florida, perhaps if it's considered reasonable force.
Well, what about in the Carolinas here?
Okay, so according to North Carolina law, North Carolina general statute restricts drone flights over private property without consent. In South Carolina, it prohibits drones with cameras from flying over private property without consent. If it happens, you can report a violation to law enforcement, but you cannot shoot. If approved by the Florida Senate, the bill could take effect as soon as October 2025. What do you think about this?
Well, I mean, I think the technology is fascinating. I would love to get a drone. I think aerial photography, the way that it's opened up, whether you have a business or you're just a hobbyist or whatever, I think it really is fascinating. But with any cool technology, even with a cell phone, like there comes responsibility, right? If you are wanting to be a drone pilot, even just for fun, like where's the quickest, best place to go to kind of find out everything you need to know before you ever take off?
Okay, FAA website, you can just Google FAA drones, tells you everything you need to know. And if you have a drone that weighs over 0.55 pounds, you have to register it. And you have to have a transponder on it so that the feds can track you. And if you're somewhere you don't need to be, oh, that belongs to Jason Harper.
Oh, wow.
He lives over here on Maple Avenue.
Wow.
And he shouldn't have been doing that. But if it's not registered, if it's illegal,
And that happens more
It
often
happens all the time, I'm
than you
sure.
would know. So
Yeah.
lots of ever-evolving rules with drones. Just
Yes.
be courteous. Don't fly over someone's house and watch them sunbathe in the backyard.
No
maybe.
spying.
There we go.
No spying
That's it.
and no shotguns. Just put all that away. All right, May-Kay, thank you very
You're
much,
welcome.
man.